will always guide you home. Follow your heart where the wild winds blow. Follow the tide to Dark Moon Radio. Flowing waters, ancient smooth and source. Remember, deep in your veins. Follow the tide, let your spirit know you found your way to Dark Moon Radio. Dark Moon Radio. The river hums and the path still calls, echoes dancing through ancient halls. Morning rises upon the stream, carrying fragments of forgotten dreams. The pulse beneath the turning day, the quiet truth beneath the play. A shared horizon, a beating heart. Together now, the worlds apart. Follow your heart where the wild winds blow. Following the tide to the radio. Flowing waters, ancient stone source. Remember deep in your bones. Follow the tide, let your spirit know you found your way to Dark Moon Radio. Dark Moon Radio. The pulse, the wave, the undertow. A distant light that leads you home. The water moves, the journey flows. The river always seems to flowing waters, ancient stones. Source, remember, deep in your bones. Welcome home. Welcome to Dark Moon Radio.
Good morning. Welcome to the Dark Moon Radio Show, I think. Well, whatever. You know, yesterday was an internet day. I don't know if today's an internet day. All I know is I had a lie-in. I usually am up at 6, okay? I rolled back over and cat and dog climbed on top of me and I was fast asleep until 9:30. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I've forgotten. I'm late for work. This is my work. I get to do it whenever, but I still got to do it, okay? So I've got bulletproof coffee this morning. I have added MCT oil to my cream. Cat and dog are looking at me going, whoa, what's your problem? I am broadcasting live from the canals down in the west, the southwest of England. And it's a balmy 26 degrees out there already. And it's looking beautiful. It's not so hazy today. But the water levels are going up and down like a yo-yo. So it's like we're in between two locks. And the lock we're in is a little bit leaky. No. Yesterday we were trying to move the boat and we couldn't get off the bank. So it didn't happen. We've asked for an extension, so we have to move every 2 weeks. It's part of our license. But I've had to ask for an extension because I can't get off the bank this morning. So the water levels are a bit sort of messing me around, but there we go. I obviously was exhausted. I started this radio station, gosh, nearly a year ago, I think, but I wasn't very practiced at that stage. I'm still not very practiced at it, but I'm still making it up as I'm going along. Why not? Okay. I'm looking for jobs. I'm unemployed. I've had a stroke. why not make it up as we go along? Okay, the world is falling apart all around me. I am running a radio station. So if you'd like to come sort of sing along, all the music is mine. Yes, I have AI assisted. A lot of people are doing it. My words. I am a poet. I'm a bard. I enjoy my words. So every song that you hear is my words. And no, I'm not much of a musician, but I can sing a little and I put a little bit into so it's on my voice. There's one or two of them isn't. But we've been having fun. Anyway, let's play Planting Tomorrow.
A seed in my hand, a dream in my mind. Neither can tell me what they will become in time. I press it gently into waiting ground and trust the quiet darkness working all around. Planting tomorrow, one seed at a time, a handful of hope, a rhythm and a rhyme. Planting tomorrow, though I cannot see what waits in the earth beneath you and me. The crow may watch, the rain may fall, the wind may scatter. The best laid plans of all. Yet still I plant, and still I tend. For every garden starts with faith in what may mend. Planting tomorrow, one seed at a time, a handful of hope, a rhythm and a rhyme. Planting tomorrow, though I cannot see what waits in the earth beneath you and me. Some seeds become flowers, some become trees, some feed the birds, some dance with the bees. Not every planting grows as we plan, yet every seed changes the shape of the land. So I kneel in the morning with soil on my hands, a partner with seasons rather than commands. And whatever emerges, whatever may be, I know something beautiful has started in me. Beneath you and me, a seed in my hand, a dream in my mind, and both are becoming something with time.
Whee! Yeah, everyone cheering at the end. That's the computer does that stuff. I've never done that sort of thing. But it's fun. It's fun. Yeah, I must admit, I feel better now I've had a lion. I'm not feeling too well these days, and it's like, Okay, let's just get your shit together, girly, and just do it. Yeah, I'm broadcasting on an internet broadband on mobile data. There's an aerial on the roof, but shit, basically, and it's a rubbish area to be in. So I'm in and out. So if you could hear me, I would really love a thumbs up or yay, whatever. But I'm playing my music and I'm chattering my bollocks, basically. Sorry, aren't I meant to swear like that? Okay. It's English language. I use the English language. I'm English. I'm allowed to use the English language. And that includes a whole bunch of things that sort of, I think Americans don't like the English language so much. There's words we can't use. Can you imagine saying, ooh, cannot use those words? So stuff that, bollocks to that. And yeah, I use words. I use the English words, and so let's tell the people who tell me I can't use words. Go take an unlikely anatomical excursion up their anal orifice. Yes, there you go. That's a lady's way of swearing at you. Work it out. It's quite fun. But yes, the English language is rich and glorious, and I use it. I use it in my poetry. Did you see who's TikTok? TikTok. I put a TikTok my traveling songs about herbs and mugwort and yarrow. Mugwort was out a couple of weeks ago. It is now up and down the towpath, right? This silver things, silver herbs up and down, and now we've got yarrow growing up. I've got another one coming soon on plantain. Just little herbal songs that basically help you to remember what they do and what they are. It's foraging. They're medicines. They're very sort of delicate medicines, and you have to really know what you're doing. And if you're pregnant, please don't do it. All of those warnings, yes. But yes, the herbal stuff, I make songs about them now. And I am very grateful for the AI assist stuff because I am more creative now than I've ever been before. So all those naysayers that saying like, AI is taking our creativity away. No, it's not. I'm being enhanced. I have so many tools now, and I'd have never got here without AI. Okay, so yes, I use ChatGPT for all my technical issues. It's not always brilliant, but I learned to code. You've got an app for this radio station now. You've got app darkmoon.rocks, so that you can put it on your browser and it comes up on your phone. It comes up on your phone pretty much like that. There we go. Oh, there we go, and it doesn't load. Yeah, okay. My internet shit, it's doing a lot of work. There we go, the Dark Moon Hub. And you can listen to my radio 24/7. I've got all my songs on there. I'm adding podcasts. I'm adding all kinds of things, and it's all free. It's money will come later, I hope, because I am unemployed, and they get cross with me, all kinds of things. But I'm looking for a job. I am. Pandora's Gifts. Here we go. Let's play Pandora's Gifts. This is one of my favourite ones. I weave words, so expect it to be weaved.
Prometheus stole the sacred flame and brought the fire to humankind. But knowing well the games of gods, he left a warning close behind. Brother, listen, mark my words. Remember what the heavens hide. Take no gift from Zeus above, however fair the gift inside. Forethought spoke with careful tongue, afterthought would learn too late. For wisdom walks before the path, regret arrives to lock the gate. For some gifts come wrapped in silver, some gifts come wrapped in gold, some gifts come dressed as blessings, with poison in the fold. Some chains are forged from longing and not hammered out in fear. And sometimes what destroys us most is what we hold most dear. Is what we hold most dear. Then Pandora crossed the threshold, beautiful beyond compare. Wisdom woven in her fingers, starlight sleeping in her hair. A Aphrodite gave her beauty, Hermes gave persuasive art. Athena clothed her hands with skill, and charm was stitched into her heart. No sword was drawn, no spear was cast, no army crossed the land. Desire arrived with smiling eye that opened every hand. For some gifts come wrapped in silver, some gifts come wrapped in gold, some gifts come dressed as blessings with poison in the fold. Some chains are forged from longing, not hammered out in fear. And sometimes what destroys us most is what we hold most dear. Is what we hold most dear. The clever trap is seldom cruel, and it rarely comes with teeth. It whispers softly in the dark, take me, and walks beneath belief. The sweetest fruit may hide a seed, the brightest path may bend, the warmest hand may carry storms, the nearest road may end. Remember the warning, remember the cost, remember that not every treasure was waiting to be lost. Some gifts come wrapped in silver, some gifts come wrapped in gold, some gifts come dressed as blessings with stories left untold. Some chains are forged from longing, not hammered out in fear. And wisdom lives in asking why before we draw it near. Prometheus knew the gods too well. But Prometheus knew too late, and some doors are opened for us. Some we open ourselves. We open ourselves.
There we go. That's Pandora's Gifts. Now, I think Pandora had I would have opened that box. You would have opened that box. You got a box and told not to open it. You'd have opened it. I'd have opened it. It's like she had a rough time of it. But there we go. So I think I've done all the bits and pieces and promotion bits. I don't know. Oh, puppy's barking in the background. Puppy is not really a puppy. He's my baby. I call him a puppy. But he's barking at people going past on bicycles. Yes, people going past on bicycles is his mortal enemy. And the cat over there is sitting on my coffee. And I've asked him several times to pass it over. He's not doing that. But so he's quite happy there. Come on, puppy. It's fine. It's all right. Yeah, he gets very excited, but he's a good guard dog. Yeah, people think that there's a vicious monster in here, and it's not the dog. It's not the dog. The cat is pretty no, I'm kidding. But yes, we are live, and well, mostly live. Sometimes maybe not that brilliant, but broadcasting live is a challenge in itself. But I can't plug in power, so we have solars on the roof, and due to surprise, they don't actually work well in full sunlight and heat. Yeah, I know. It blew my mind. So every now and again, we have to put the generator on. We don't have the technology to, well, maybe they do, sort of advanced technology, to keep a generator going, and keep the power going. But we are not plugged in. We are totally and utterly off grid for internet and power. So it adds to the challenge. And quite frankly, I had a stroke and I had to learn how to talk again. So this has been a wild, 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 wild year. And I've been trying to learn new skills because I'm not going to sit here and I can't. I've tried watching Netflix. It's awful. It's like, well, I haven't got telly. I don't do things like that. So it's basically, it's like, right, let's learn to code. Let's learn to put a radio station simultaneously streaming on. Yeah, we did the radio station. Let's make it even harder. Okay, let's simultaneously stream on both YouTube and TikTok at the same time out of my little tiny MacBook. Okay, why not? Let's just give it a whirl. Life wasn't tough enough. It's like, well, it gives me some exercises in my brain to do. It's like, well, I'm gonna have a go at it. Anyway, let's have a quick look. Hello, peoples. Hello, TikTok peoples. Hello, Keith Thompson on TikTok. Thank you for hanging around. Yeah, I'm nuts here. Don't worry about it. Do you want to come and be nuts? Okay, Hamid Balalik. Nice to meet you. Thank you for hanging around. Yeah, it's like, this is crazy. I'm going to try and do this every weekday morning. I don't know if the power hangs up or the internet is shit, but something is going to happen once a morning if I am able to. Usually it's from 8 to 6. Hi. Usually from 8 till 9. 8 to 9 in the morning is my time. I slept in. Whoops, I slept in. Now I needed the rest. Oh boy, did I need the rest. And actually, maybe I'm a little bit more live at this time of morning, so maybe I do start doing 10 to 11. Why not? But it's fun, it's games. I play my own music. I'm a wordsmith. This is my words, and this is the new medium that I am really, really loving, because I can put my words into songs, which I've wanted to do all my life. And here we go. We're going to play my one of my theme songs. This is kind of one of my theme songs. This is The Weave of Words. This is the poem that started all of the songs off. But here we go. A weave of words. Please let me know if you can hear me. I'm not entirely sure if any of this works. Hopefully it works. Fingers crossed.
Magic in a braided hair, a spark of wonder showing that we tear. Words that flow and dance upon the air, building dreams from places once laid bare. Mysteries unravel, knots untied, hidden truths no longer need to hide. Every story carries seeds unheard, waiting to awaken through a weave of words.
Yay! Thank you!
Threads of intention spun through the night, a flight of birds across the sky
above,
woven with
wisdom, wonder and love.
A weave of words, a spell softly stirred. The world can change through a single word. What once was distant can now be heard. All through the power of a weave of words. Bring a burst of color to the gray, call forgotten dreams back into play. A loving romance, a brand new start, a brighter future growing in the heart. More abundance flowing to your door, clarity revealing something more. What you seek may seem beyond your reach, yet words can plant the lessons they would teach. A weave of words, a weaving of light, threads of intention spun through the night. A flight of birds across the sky above.
With wisdom, wonder and love.
A weave of words, a spell softly stirred. The world can change through a single word. What once was distant can now be heard. All through the power of a weave of words. Every promise starts with a sound. Every castle first touched the ground. Every journey starts with a name. Every fire begins with a flame. Speak it softly, sing it clear. Call it closer, draw it near. Water the seed and trust the way. The words you weave will bloom one day. carried on the breeze, courage growing quietly through the trees, passion burning bright within the soul, guiding scattered pieces to a whole. Focus on the things you truly need, plant your future in a simple seed, watch it rise and blossom toward the sun. The weaving never ends, it's never done. A weave of words, a weaving of light, threads of intention spun through the night, flight of birds across the sky above, woven with wisdom,
wonder and love.
A weave of words, a spell softly stirred. The world was built from a spoken word, and every dream you've ever preferred may begin today with a weave of words. So gather your stories, your hope and your song. The threads have been waiting for you all along. For magic is found where the heart is hurt, and life is rewritten through a weave of words.
Woo! Apparently you can hear my music on TikTok. Thank you very much, TikTok. Thank you. Yes, hello people. Hello, Toms. Tom. There's a lot of M's there. Welcome to the Weaves of Words. Welcome to the Dark Moon Radio. Yes, I got to change that bit there. I did tarot on it. It was fine, but I don't really like working at night. I'm too knackered by then. So it's like, right, we doing morning show. I've been doing the morning show for a while. Check out my website, darkmoon.rocks. And yep, you can see all the stuff that I do on there. That's pretty much the hub. But here we go. I've even got a jingle. I know, they're so cringe. Oh, they're so cringe.
Not too dark, not too bright. Walk with wisdom, walk with light. Hold your shadow, hold your flame. Walk the great path, still the same.
Okay, that's a boring jingle. No, that doesn't. It's meant to enliven you. Now get rid of that one. I can do better than that. There we go. Right, hands to earth, earth to skin. Have you been sorting out your gardens? I have a little garden on the roof. It is now dead. Okay, parched, dead. I go away for 2 weeks. Nobody watered it. I mean, I know there's hose pipe bands, but you just get a bit of canal water and you just chuck it over. It's not actually that hard. But I was cutting it all down and exhausted myself. It's funny how little things just exhaust the heck out of me. But anyway, I've cut it all down so that it's all dry. It's like all my herbs. Oh well. I don't last very long up there. It's a very shallow little garden and it's highly exposed on the roof of the boat. It's not a good place to put it. But I try, and a lot of people do it in pots. But amount of my pots just fell overboard, and I get upset when that happens. So I thought, a nice big square garden, it can't fall overboard. Yeah, but... Okay, hands to earth. Earth to skin.
Hands to earth, earth to skin. Pull the old and let the new in. Hands to earth, earth to skin. Pull the old and let the new begin. A dream of green, a garden grows. The chaos of now will become the rose. Pull and twist, release the lie. Death feeds life, nothing dies. Hands to earth, earth to skin. Pull the old and let the new in. Knees in the dirt, back to the sun. This is how the work gets done. Hat on my head, eyes in the shade, watching tomorrow being made. With every weed and every root, space is opened for tender shoots. Pull and twist, release the lie. Death feeds life, nothing dies. Hands to earth, earth to skin. Pull the old and let the new in. Remembers what minds forget. Winter's promise hasn't failed yet. Out of chaos, patterns form from broken ground. The sea transforms, decay and death feed roots below. This is how the gardens grow. Sounds, no grand design, just seasons turning, time after time. Round and round the spiral goes. What we bury always grows. Hands to earth, earth to skin. Pull the old and let the new in. Pull and twist, release the lie. Death feeds life, nothing dies. We tend, we wait, we trust, we grow. We tend, we wait, we trust, we grow. Hands to earth, earth to skin. Pull the old and let the new begin.
There we go. Hands to earth, earth to... That's a nice little thing to remember, that one. I've been doing the radio show now, the morning show, for quite a few months. It did have a wobble when I had my stroke, but it's nice to see people. Thank you, Caroline, on TikTok. Yeah, I did a reading for her. I do readings. Yes, I made my living out of doing readings for about 30 odd years, but I love my music right now. So this is a music one. I've got to change that thing at the bottom. I'm still sort of learning TikTok. And yeah, it would be nice to do readings as well. But energy levels, I fluctuate. Yes, definitely fluctuate on the energy levels. So we're broadcasting live, and it's very, very difficult to do so. And yeah, it takes a lot of doing. But I'll do a morning, basically, usually 8 till 9, but that's probably a little early for most people. So yeah, we shall see. This is 10 to 11 today, and we're going to just play some tunes. And if you got a request, if you like my tunes, please let me know. I would love that. I'm also doing live on on the other one, because I like a challenge for some reason or other. Either that or I'm insane. I think perhaps that there is a bit of insaneness here, like the cat is still sitting on my coffee, and I'm going to have to go over there and say, "Oi, you won't even pass it to me." He's fast asleep. Fast asleep on my coffee. I mean, okay, there is no getting away from that. Anyway, so what have we got going on here? Some I do enjoy this. This is go. Here we go. A healing I cast. Now that's a good one to play. There we go. Let's cast a healing. A lot of people need healing. A lot of people are... Oh, I see them on TikTok. I see them on YouTube. You see them when you watch them cry. And yes, it's not good. But it's good that they can do that. it's good that we can see them and know that they're not alone in the dark. Okay, one of the things is I've trained in many things, and my thing is we are not alone in the dark. It just feels that way. It just feels when you are in that place, and most of us know that place. And when you're in that place, you think you're alone. You think that there is nobody like you, and that there is nobody in the dark in that place where you are now. And for some reason, that's the default position. Like everybody feels that they're alone. And it's not true. It really, 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 really is not true. Okay, we are not alone in the dark. We are in there together. And I got flies. I'm not alone. I've got the flies around me. But we are not alone in the dark. And so all those people that are sitting there feeling that they're on their own, know that there is us that can see you sitting next to you, holding space, holding what we can, just presence. Just know that there is presences around you. And it's like, I don't know, the prison sentence is you have to feel that you are totally alone and there's nobody like you. But the reality is that there is lots of people sitting with you and they care, be it your ancestors, your future descendants, be it spirits, goblins, who knows, but you're not alone in the dark. There is nobody who is sitting by themselves at this. Okay, it's just not happening. So the choice is to sit there and feel worse, or to reach out and say, yeah, I know you're there. I'm just feeling very lonely right now. And if they can answer back, that's great. But if they can't, that's okay. And sometimes you're not in a receiving mode. I know this. I've been down there. And it feels pretty barren and desert, like there's nobody about that can hear you or understand you or knows what you're going through. And it's wrong, okay? That is like it's a program. It's like we've been programmed to feel that there's nobody like us, that we're independent, that we are alone. And I've seen it across the board, old people, young people, it's all there. And that program is very, very destructive. It pulls us down. It stops us from reaching our potential. And I know it because I've been down there. I've been on my own. It felt like I was on my own. And it's like, no. We reach forward for it. If you can open up a bit, you can feel the beings that are around you. And then that's not all, I'm not talking airy fairy hippie shit here. I'm talking about a lot of people do sort of astral projection work. A lot of people do dreamings. In their dreams, they go and sit with those people. There is a lot of living human beings that their energy is reaching out for people. And you can call them what you want, but I call them healers. The healers of the world. They do it maybe in their sleep without even noticing, but there is a lot of them, and they sit with the people that are needing it right now. Okay, but that's not the part I put in. That's the one I put in.
A healing I can cast among all those who come and ask. I reach out and enfold with grace, with just a picture of their face. Across the miles, across the years, beyond the worry and the tears, I send a thought upon the air, a simple whisper saying, I care. May you find your balance, may you find your peace, may the burden on your shoulders for a little while release. May your spirit rest a while, may your weary heart be free, for sometimes all the healing needed is knowing someone sees. sending out hope upon the tide to those with nowhere left to hide, sending sleep to tired eyes beneath the moonlit midnight skies. No grand miracles to command, no promises made by mortal hands, only kindness freely given, a small reflection of the heavens. May you find your balance, may you find your peace, may the burden on your shoulders for a little while release. May your spirit rest a while, may your weary heart be free, for sometimes all the healing needed is knowing someone sees. The oak tree does not force the seed, it simply gives what roots may need. The river does not heal the shore, yet returns again and again once more. So I offer what I have to give, a little strength to help you live, a little light against the night, a hand extended toward the light. For pain can make the spirit small, and grief can build an unseen wall. Yet even in the darkest hour, there lives a quiet healing power. Not always cure, not always change, not always freedom from the pain, but moments of peace, however brief, can bring a weary soul relief. May you find your balance, may you find your peace, may the storms that rage around you for a little while decrease. May your dreams be soft tonight, may your heart remember spring, for even the smallest act of kindness can become a healing thing. A healing I can cast among all those who come and ask, and though it may be small and slight, I send it gently through the night.
There we go, sending it gently through the night for all the ones that are healing and needing healed. We sit by the ones that need healed, and then we ask for help when it does. I'm not very good at asking for the help stuff. It's kind of like a thing where you just get on with it. It's not good. Should ask for help a bit more. Yes, ma'am. Anyway, how you doing? TikTok is slowed down a bit. That's good. It's a little bit strange. TikTok is like, ah. But we'll get there. We'll get easy with it. It'll become a sort of a morning ritual. I'm working on several things at once. I like working on several things at once. What can I say? Well, one of the things is meditation hour on my radio. So my radio's got 24/7 stuff. So there's podcasts in the evenings, and there's over the weekends. There are all these shows, all the morning shows that if you missed them, you can hear them there. I got podcasts and stories, and now I want my meditation hour. I've done meditation for years, and it's like a thing that I can do guided meditations, hypnosis and NLP all included. A lot of my music has hypnosis and NLP combined, all to empower, all to make you feel a bit better. That's it. It's like just that level. Yeah, I live in a very, very incredibly beautiful part of the world on the canals. And I've got sort of the water and the nature around me. I'm in a kind of a Faraday cage it's steel right the way wrapped around me, and the water underneath, and sort of this is like a really good capsule for creation because it's beautiful. To take the dog for a walk a couple times a day. Cat comes with us sometimes. Cat's a little shit sometimes. But yeah, it's a lovely place to live, and I'm so blessed. So thank you very much. I'm grateful. Attitude of gratitude. Yes, there's an old blast from the past. But it's not without its challenges. Try emptying the toilet. No, don't talk about that. But certainly water tanks, and we got to move and stuff. So it gets covered in dog hair as well, dog and cat hair, and my hair. It's a little bit hairy, so everything's a little bit itchy round at the moment. I think the cat sort of shook himself recently, and this just sort of wave of fluff just enveloped everything, and you're like, great. So yeah, we've got a little tiny vacuum cleaner, but it doesn't do its thing. The dog hair, I think, masters it. Anyway, so let's play another tune if there's any requests. Nope, not yet. I've got people listening on my radio. It's nice to hear you again. Those are probably my regulars. I love you lots. This is probably my mum and my mates. That's about it. But I've got the jewel of duality. Now I go into sort of left-hand path occult quite a lot. So some of my poetry is a little bit dark, but I am a grey walker. I walk the grey path, so it's in between light and darkness. And I love the light. I love the darkness. The light doesn't do everything I need, so I went into the darkness, and the darkness doesn't do everything I need, so you use both. And it makes sense to me. So this is the jewel of duality. A lot of my words are double meaning stuff. See if you can find them.
Yeah. The duel of duality, the edge of either side. One is never quite the other, though they stand side by side. Each exists within its kingdom, each within its own domain. Between the light and hidden shadow is where our demons learn their names. Walk the line that has no border. Touch the place no words can claim. Truth is never split in half, yet nothing ever stays the same. It is the Tower of Yin and Yang, turning circles without end. Dark becomes the face of light. Light returns to dark again. They may dance into each other, yet never truly intertwine. Both are true and neither holds the power to define. Of darkness whispers, of a line both soft and firm. Not a wall, but just a threshold, waiting for the soul to learn. They say the gap between the opposites is where the hidden gateways lie. A place that laughs at logic, where every answer asks you why. Reason cannot map this country. Language breaks before the door. It is both and it is neither, less and infinitely more. Find the pattern, hold the silence, let the hidden symbols bind. When the code becomes your nature, space unfolds within the mind. It is the Tower of Yin and Yang, neither victory nor defeat. Every ending births beginning, every shadow makes complete. Step beyond the need for answers, beyond the names that we assign, where both and neither disappear. The world unfolds inside. Beyond in silent stillness, where darkness teaches light.
There we go, where darkness teaches light. Yes, I love words. I love the weave of words. It's a lot of fun. Concepts, big concepts that are really hard to to swallow, to even to understand. And when you stick them in a poem, you have to really concentrate it down. It's a lot of fun. It's hard, and my brain doesn't like working on it so much. I had a stroke in March, and I got two holes in my head, and I lost my words for a week or two. And yes, it taught me an awful lot. It taught me a lot about the language centers and how we can lose connection. And I can remember putting my socks on, and I couldn't remember the word for sock. And I knew it was in there because I'd used the word for sock, 40, 50 plus years. But I couldn't find the connection, the word for sock. And it was like, right, I'm going to sit here until the freaking thing up there can find that word. And it pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed. And yes, sheer willpower alone, I found sock. I found the word sock. I was shouting it for about half an hour afterwards. Sock, 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 sock. Just to find that word. And I was exhausted. I was like, okay, this is taking more energy than I ever thought. But the word sock was wired in there. And it's like, okay, let's do shoe. And yeah, there was some crucial alignments going on. But it tells me that do we actually share, find your words, Kate. Do we actually store the words and the language in the brain, or are we hunting else? It's just the connection, and we're hunting for it. I don't know. I have a lot of theories that we haven't a clue what the brain does completely. I was watching, I think it might have been a TikTok video with somebody who was taking mushrooms, psilocybin mushrooms, and she was paralyzed from the waist down. And when she took mushrooms, her legs twitched. I would like to know if that's real or not. Ooh, there's things happening in the world. That's a strange. Now that tells you about the world. Tells you an awful lot about the world. Right, coming to an end. To hell with it. Let's play another song. I want to play Uncle Stanley. Uncle Stanley, you know, of all those people out there that hate you and really can't stand the way you do things and try and pull you apart for just being you. Right, this is for Uncle Stanley. Let's say Uncle Stanley on them. I got the thing of Pixabay, so I'm assuming I'm allowed to use it, but we'll see. I put my own music around it.
Alright, you mess this up. I'll introduce you to Uncle Stanley.
The written word's a powerful thing. It can make you howl, it can make you sing. It can stir the water, it can shake the sky. You're not just here to pay bills and die. Take what you find and make life fly. Lift your head and set your sights high. The world won't change while you stand still. Step into the current, bend your will. The written word's a powerful thing. It can make you howl, it can make you sing. Take what you need and make life fly. You're not just here to pay bills and die. Infuse a splinter of creation spark, a little wildfire in the dark. Uncle Stanley uses to shape his way. Yours might look different anyway. So grab the nettle, take the sting, sound your horn and do your thing. The edges cut and the old world's parts. That's where the new one starts. You're not just here to drift along. You've got a voice, you've got a song. Sound your horn and let it ring. Oh, Uncle Stanley will do his thing.
mess this up.
Stand apart or join the crowd. Every path begins the same. One small step and a whispered name. Now's the time to grasp the nettle. It may sting, but you'll prove your mettle. The edges cut, the old things part. That's how new worlds begin to start.
I'll introduce you
You're
to
not
Uncle
just
Stan.
here to drift along. You've got a voice, you've got a song. You sound your horn and let it ring. Oh, Uncle Stanley will do his thing.
Alright, you mess this up. I'll introduce you to Uncle Stanley. He'll open you up like a tin of beans.
I got so many screens open, I don't know where I am. Hey, I've got to get better at this. I've got to get a lot better at this because, yes, this is fun, but it takes a lot of energy. I'm going to go and fall over now. I want my coffee, Cat. Give me my coffee back. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the show. Love you lots. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you tomorrow morning. At what time? I don't know, but keep an eye out on the Dark Moon Rocks Radio, darkmoon.rocks radio website. It's all up on there. Either that's Facebook. Facebook's the page to go to. Anyway, take care. Bye now.
Time. 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 I dislike the passing of time, but it is a good concept to put into rhyme. It goes too fast or too slow. My brain is always on the go. It was an inflicted thing that watches you tick while it rings.